Okay, today we're installing PPF protection for your handle area on your Model 3, Model Y, refreshed or original as well. So what this does, and maybe you can see on here, so first thing to say, we have our Model Y wrapped in a satin wrap. So this is going to look weird for the video, but in some ways it shows it up as well. So the kit includes a set of 4, maybe you can see that if I kind of catch it in the right light. So you can either just choose the surrounds or surrounds plus the actual door handles. You'll also get a soap solution, just add water to hydrate it, and then a soft squeegee as well, which just makes the installation really easy. And then over here, maybe you can see I've installed it on top of our matte wrap. So again, it looks weird. It'll be virtually invisible on your car, assuming you have either just the standard paint finish, but just goes on the surrounding area and then onto the handle as well, optionally. And all it does, it just stops a bunch of scratches around this area. If you've had a Tesla for a while, you'll know you'll know for a start that the paint is fairly soft. So this just protects, especially from kind of fake nails and stuff like that, just constantly kind of scratching the paint area around the handles. Installation is super easy. We're going to install it here. So let's get on with it. Okay, so I've got my soap solution. Here's the set. So we're going to be installing here. As I mentioned before, I've already got my own PPF on here, so disregard the fact it looks super obvious for the video, but it actually helps for the video because you can see the gloss on top of the mat. So first things first, spray the area. Obviously make sure the area is clean to start with. And then I'm going to spray the section we need. And I'm going to spray my hands as well. Okay. So I'm just going to peel this back. We're going to do the actual handle first. So this is an optional piece if you want to protect the handle as well. So you should have just about enough slip on there. You don't want it slipping around too much because these are quite small sections. So in terms of making the installation easy, you want it to be able to sort of tack up just a little bit, otherwise you're just constantly chasing around the piece. But we're going to get our squeegee. I'm going to put a thumb on this end and just kind of squeegee out what's up here. And then do the same here. So now it should be fairly fixed into place, but you do need to be quite diligent. You'll be surprised how much water hides underneath the PPF, even though it looks like it's good. So let me just grab a cloth, give that a wipe over. I'm kind of looking at it in the light just to make sure there's no fluid underneath there. And it'll take another couple of days for this to completely dry out. So as long as you don't see anything trapped underneath, just leave it outside or just go about your business. But obviously if the weather's kind of bad or cold where you are, just give it a day or so just to sort of fully settle and seat itself. Okay, so now we're going to do the surrounding area. Again, spray everything. So we're going to spray around, spray my fingers and spray the piece as well. And then peel it back. Now these are sort of, obviously it's kind of a sort of long skinny piece with a hole cut out in the middle. So let's go slow. We don't want to stretch it. Let's remove it. Okay, that's good. Pop that up there. Same thing, we're just going to place it on the car. Now again, it should be sliding around, but not too much, right? Same, because we want it to maintain its shape. So all I'm doing, hopefully you can see, I'll get out of the way of the camera, but just get it lined up all around the perimeter. And it should just sit there naturally. If you have any sort of big ripples around in the PPF, you've got a bend in it basically. So just make sure to sort of straighten it out. So I've got a little tiny one there. I'm just going to nudge it up a little bit and that's gone. So now I'm just going to finalize that. I'm actually going to spray that one more time, just on the top now, just so I can squeegee it really effectively. I think that's looking good. Grab my shop rag just to dry it off so I can take a better look at it. So I'm looking at it in all kinds of light just to make sure there's nothing trapped underneath. There isn't. So I think this looks good. Again, obviously this shows up super clear on a satin wrap. If you have regular gloss paint, it'll be virtually invisible and just protect this area from any fingernails, especially or fake nails. Those things are sharp and will take the dings out of your paint. I'll squeegee that out. There we go. All right, thank you for watching.